Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do a personal reading right now for one of the lovely young ladies who I really appreciate all your support and enthusiasm here on the channel. And I'm so excited to do this reading for you. So some of you will come into this reading and you'll watch it and you'll feel like I'm talking about you. And it's not because it's your reading. So if you want a reading like this, go to the website. Information is below the video in the facts with all the other information you could even ever desire, and get one. And I would love to make a video like this for you. But this is her reading. Now she knows who she is. And so everything here specifically is for her. But what happens is none of you are so specifically unique that you're the only one. You're never the only one. You're one who is in an energy field of experience, and you're not alone, okay? No matter how amazing you are, no matter how low you feel, no matter how high you feel, no matter where you feel, what you feel about your journey, you're not alone. So if you find resonance, that's why. But this is somebody's personal reading. So enjoy. If you want to communicate with her your gratitude for the reading and how it helped you, that's great. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. So we're going to start off your reading today, my dear, with a different set of cards. I have not used these for you. These are called the Karma cards. And let me show you they're from Monte Farber. So these read a little bit differently, and it'll be interesting to see the way they go out. You know what? They said just go ahead and pull one word of clarity before we start to get the overall keyword of this whole reading. So what is a keyword to this reading and whatever you want to talk to her about today? Ooh, girl. Okay, they said keep all three. Ooh. Visualization. The focus. What are you focused on? We talked about you being able to attract and call energy forward, and that's what you're doing, okay? So they want to talk to you about visualization, okay? And this is where all your 3D experience starts. It all started here. Look around you in your room. What is surrounding you in the room that you're sitting in right now, or wherever you sit? All that started here. So if that's how the stuff got started that you have now, to get what you're bringing, now you know where it starts. Go there. So powerful, that message. What else? Protection. You need to know that you got teams of angels, and you know who this is. You know that's your brother. In particular for you. You know this is your brother. But you got a whole team. He ain't alone. What, you thought he was the only one? Nah, baby, you're protected. This is what your spirit team is doing for you at all times. They can't hurt you. The only thing that can hurt you is you. If you're visualizing it, you would have to enable that for you. So they're saying visualization. Remember that you're protected in all that you do. That it has to go right for you. It has to go well for you, and look for how that's true. And when you're getting the guidance that something is just not for you, then be bold enough to move on. And you've gotten a lot of that in you lately. You've really cultivated that quality of choosing for yourself in order to safeguard your vibe overall. Your vibe. You've found the value of maintaining it. And in your joy in our conversation today, that's what led the way. You've been doing that, and so you're experiencing that. You're living it more. What else do we have? Activation. Activation, baby. As you're visualizing, it's activating things to happen in your experience. You're activating happenings. So let's get into your karma cards and see. So there's 3 different sets with this deck. Planets. Let's see what planet comes out for you. Okay, there it is as soon as I ask. You have Neptune. You have Neptune. Okay. Then we have signs. So let's see what sign Neptune is presenting with. What is this sign? Give us one card, please, and thank you. Thank you. Perfect. You have in Gemini, Neptune in Gemini. And what house? What house? So these are very astrological. So learn to understand the planet, the sign, and the house. If you want to understand more about yourself, you'll be able to, in that, you'll be able to begin to understand birth charts in astrology. Okay. So the house is the 6th house. Okay. So the situation is involving the idealization of information to explain service to others. So on a spiritual level, the situation is what your ideas are of being of service to other people and how you explain that to yourself. I'm hearing in how you justify to yourself what you do for other people. What is the spiritual impetus? I'm hearing, what is the spiritual impetus? What's the spiritual reason? What's the spiritual push? Okay. The mental, so in your mentality, confusion regarding communications about what is good for us. So I hear other people could be in your ear trying to tell you what's good for you and what's not, trying to create confusion. But how are you responding to that? Are you finding yourself confused by it? Or are you recognizing it for what it is when it's happening? Well, I know what you're doing. You hear it, you let it go. I know. In your physical world, this is about sacrifice resulting from the fluctuations of your work. So it's like you have, what they're showing me is what you have done is you give, then you pull back, then you give, then you pull back, then you give, then you pull back. But you've given quite a lot. And every time you get to where you're giving quite a lot, why do I feel like I have something on my face? God, it's so weird. No, I don't want. Oh my God. Give me just a moment. Thank you. So every time that you believe that you have overgiven, you pull back because you're feeling like maybe I'm outstretching myself too much, overstretching, overreaching. Let's see what else it has for you. You inspire others with what you want to be known as a full-time job. This is awesome. This is about what you're doing now. So you're inspiring others with what you want to be known as though it were a full-time job. So you are sharing what you've learned that's benefited you. And whether they're consciously aware of it or not, this is what you're doing spiritually. So their soul sees it, and their eyes see it, and their ears hear it, and their hearts feel it, and all of this stuff is happening regardless of their response to you, is what I'm hearing. But you're doing what you've learned is beneficial for you, and it's causing a drawing of energy towards you. It's causing a drawing of energy towards you. And your job is to only focus on the energies that are coming your way, that suit you well, and everything else, let your team be at work, make the necessary physical steps that are called for from you. So like, for example, let's say all of a sudden a bunch of people start coming in and around your life. Some of them you knew before, some of them are new. All of them got a vibe. It ain't all good vibes everywhere when you're around them or when they talk, or maybe at first it is and then it switches or whatever it is. You know, the old way I feel like is going for it anyways and entertaining. And what it's showing me here is no more of that. That's what they're clearly showing me, because now you're working with the protection spirit, and you're focusing somewhere else, and you're not allowing it to come any closer. Even if it comes into your awareness, it's like, okay, you can stay over there though. You can stay over there. And this could be about your thoughts or about people that's approaching you literally. But you make a choice of each one, and they don't all get the same answer. You have to decide from each one's energy. And some of these people you've been knowing for a while, and some of them are returning from your past, and some of them are new. Be prepared to sacrifice for what is believed about serving. This is about being of service to other people. And this is saying, yeah, you inspire people a lot with others, but this is confirming what I just said. Because of what you believe about being of service, you're going to be brought to a point where you're going to offer something up. And then it says, yielding is the only way to use the quickest way and do it a little at a time. So it's like, interesting. So it's like little by little, where you've been yielding and giving up for others. What I see is you're still going to do what you feel is right to do, but all the extras overdoing it, it's stopping. Because this sacrifice is coming up, this sacrifice energy. Let me see. Let's pull some tarot on it. Why is this sacrifice energy of Neptune here? I get everybody's having a good old time, and you're waiting on something. What? You're waiting on, I heard something about a guard, and you're waiting on something with, this is about your hard work paying off, and you're just waiting, and you're like, does any of that even matter? This is like you go get a whole new outfit, and then, oh, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? This is that. This is what that's about. But now you're recognizing the cycles of it. Whew, that song just gave me so much energy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me some more on this sacrifice energies. What do we need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? You know who? What she need to know? Come through. The 10 of Pentacles, family. The world, done. 8 of Swords, focus. 6 of Wands, on victory. Yeah, baby, that's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. Get them. You focus on the win, honey. You done learned about this. This is where you've been. You've been learning about this. This was a karmic cycle. That's the karmic cycle card for me. Karmic cycle, I didn't even say it. Oh my gosh. It's the karmic cycle that you've been dealing with, that you've been growing from, that you had a chance to chill and say, hold on, do I really want to go down this path again? Because you've done it. And they're showing me 3 particular people. And there you are, doing all the work. And you're watching them over there, and they're having all the fun. And what the heck? Well, something surrounding family. The world is complete. This karma. You changed the karma in this situation, baby. This is beautiful. Okay. All right. I'm done with the karma cards. That's all I want to do on those right now. I want to get into something else for you. Lord, that was very powerful. So good job to you. The world is here. The 10 of Pentacles. The victory card is here. Girls, stay focused on your win. Stay focused on your victory. It's going down. That's what they're saying is going down in your town. Where you're at is going down, honey. They should be lucky to sit at the next table from you because the energy you radiating right now and the way the good shit's happening is going to hit them too. It's a beautiful thing if they get to sit at your table right now. So I'm hearing it's okay that you be very picky about who is allowed to sit at your table right now. Praise. I love it. What else do we have for this beautiful soul? What else do we have for this beautiful soul? Okay, so your brother's coming through with Mentirosa. Mentirosa. The song. Yeah. You're nothing but a liar, a straight venenosa. Mentirosa. Okay, courage. Look, you know who's lying. You know who's telling the truth. You know what time it is. You know they said they was going to be over here and then they ended up over there. Be brave. Be brave, beautiful. Be brave. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. You've gone through some things that took so much. You were so much doubt. I really release the need to know all the answers. Release the need to know all the answers. What else? Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. This energy of confidence is so powerful. And again, they're saying just stay focused on your victory, baby, because you win. You're winning. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. I could never give it up. Ooh, and I hear in the past, like you felt like things didn't work out, but what didn't work out was God's redirection to what does work for you, right? And now you understand that better. So even though things aren't always going the way that we think that they should, we trust and we know different now and you know different now. So now your responses to everything is different based on your different knowing and having built up your faith in that ability to trust there because of the experience that validates it all. I mean, you believed before, and then you started paying attention to the experiences in a way that you had never before, and that started influencing everything. You can't change what's in the past, but you can change what's coming next. You can't change what's in the past, but you can change what's coming next. And regret is replaced with empathy. Anywhere where you regret something, be open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yes, that's all good, but understand that you still have a right to take care of you too, right? You still have a right to take care of you too. Yes, you can see both sides of the situation, but there's nothing for you to regret. Everybody has their own situation. It's not all your situation. Your situation is yours. So now this is about bringing in balance for you. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. And I do so without judgment. So this is about you being more balanced because you live both sides of the scales. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. That came out with abundance. So it's like strong for you coming in, you know. It's focus, focus, focus with spirit. Your intuition is guiding you. All you got to do is focus on what the spirit is showing you. And here, and it's happening automatically. It was your first thought. It was the inclination. It was the craving. It was all of that. And it was the first one. Then the doubt sets in. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Humor. You got to find the humor in life and everything that's coming your way. You're protected from so much. And sometimes it looks like people walking away from you. And sometimes it looks like you walking away from people. And sometimes it looks like you moving. Or sometimes it looks like you going home. Or sometimes it looks like you going in your car. or sometimes it looks like you going to the bar. But there's different ways to do it, and it's going to be called for differently from you every time. And your intuition is going to show you every time which way to go. For what? To keep going towards your abundance. Your abundance. Let me look at what is around her. What's around her right now? Yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading for you. Let's see. Soul's journey. Around you, loneliness and adversity. So around you, there's somebody that's feeling loneliness. I know that I am never alone is what they need to know, but they're feeling loneliness because I totally felt an adversity. They feel like things are stacked against them right now. They feel like things are working against them. What they need to do is accept the challenge are the best way to learn. What do I say about challenges? They only serve to show you how fucking awesome you are, right? Okay. Now, there's somebody around you, though, they're lonely. They feel like they have more struggle than help. But what is their focus on? Those gateways cannot open up until you go there and you know that it's real. Until you believe. If you can't see it here, you're not going to see it here. If you could see it here, you could end up seeing it here. As far as your personal experience goes, for sure. All right. What else do we want to show here? Let's see. We're going to use the Eye of Love Tarot for you some more. Messages. What are the perfect messages? What do you want her to know at this time? You put it in her heart to get this reading. The Knight of Wands. This is you. Oh. An invitation is on the way. An invitation is on the way to you. Oh, it's to come hang out with me in Vegas. I did see that. The pyramid, sorry. Yeah, but no, not sorry. I'm serious, and you know I'm serious, and you already know. Anyways, Temperance is there. This is about creating balance. Okay, so that's what they... Okay. Wow, this is why you want to come to the retreat, they're saying. Because this is about you blending you with you. This is about you being with like energies to help you blend you with you about some things that have been hard. They've been hidden. They've been at the bottom. Those things will come up. We'll deal together. We'll heal together. There's a healing coming up. You've been wanting this. And I hear like you've been feeling very alone and stressed and you need a tribe. It's because you need some tribe time. You're ready for some tribe time. You need to be around like-minded individuals who can see you how you are and who you see and you're like, yes, this is my shit. Yes, but you're concerned because that's a long way from home and doing it on your own. I hear doing it on your own. And that's a long time even. I hear that's even a long time. Okay, so what else do we have for her? So that's one of the things that's on your mind. Will everything be okay? Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Yeah, it's an opportunity to level up with the World card. Yeah, you already know it's already happening, so you already know that. All right, let's see what else you have for her. Let's take this somewhere else for her. What else? Okay, they say let's talk about money. They said, let's talk about money. Invitations coming your way. This invitation comes your way this year in when? Okay, so this is interesting. There's something about this invitation because I get February, September, November. What is that about? February, September, November. Oh, and look. The Empress, the mommy. Oh, and the Temperance is the two little cups. It's two little cups going back and forth together. Oh, God. Oh, God. Empress. We said we were going to talk about money, right? That's what we said? Yeah. Because Empress shows up. You and Empress status. This is what they want you to know. Make your decisions intuitively as it came up regarding your abundance, right? We showed that already. Yeah, you're going to get what you want. You're definitely going to get what you want. I hear 7-year plan. What is the 7-year plan about? Okay. Any guidance for her in particular? Specific guidance. Thank you. Very clear and specific guidance in regards to money. We already gave it to her. And we told her follow her intuition. How much more specific can you get? If you follow your intuition, if you ask, if you follow your intuition, follow that right on to Victory Road. Okay. They're done with me right now. No, they're not done with me, but they're like done with me asking for what they already. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about romance. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about your romance. Let's see. The Knight of Swords. A rush. This person is in a rush. Somebody is in a rush. Why is this person in a rush? What is this person rushing towards? Rushing towards the Emperor. This person is rushing towards the Emperor. I hear you set some boundaries with your husband. And I feel like you set some strong boundaries. I feel like you set some strong boundaries. Yeah, I do. I feel like it's leveling up for you. It's changing old karmic cycles for you. Where you didn't do this before, you're doing it differently this time. So it doesn't mean you have to let go of the entire situation, but you've changed the dynamics of it, that it's no longer the same situation. Everything is different now. Everything is shifted now. Let me see where he was. Where was he before this shift? Thank you. Before this shift, he was like, please, baby, please let me have another chance. And after this shift, he is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. If I say one wrong thing, if I make one wrong move, she gonna turn into a beast and cut me. She's paying a lot of attention. Why does she always know? So he's paying more attention to what he's doing, and and I feel like if it's good, that's gonna allow him to approach you. He knows you're guarded. I feel like he knows you're guarded. Interesting. Okay, what else? You're guarded, and if he pushes you, then you'll go away. You'll go away. But he wants to go away with you. He wants to go away with you and the babies. He wants to go with you. That's what he really wants. Show me more about what he wants. He wants that long-term commitment, marriage, happy family. He's supposed to. He better be your husband. I might have something to say about him right here if it didn't come out that way. I know that's right. Let's see. Whew. What is he in? Okay, thank you. What is he currently developing to enable this, to empower this from his side? Seven of Cups. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that to come through. He's first off, he's in his spirit, and he is looking at, no, really? He's looking at what's possible. Yeah, no. Okay, thank you. Smoke and mirrors comes out. He's seeing through a lot of smoke and mirrors right now in his life. Show me more. Why is the Seven of Cups here as far as what he's doing to empower this situation? The Hangman. Waiting. Sacrificing. He's trying to figure out how he can sacrifice. Oh, the sacrifice was about him. He's trying to figure out what he could do. How can he make this happen? What do I have to give? What do I have to do? I see him like irritated, having this whole like, if it's not him walking somewhere by himself out loud conversation, it's an internal conversation, and it's with spirit, and he's like, I want to be with my family. I want this to happen, and this is what's going to happen, and what the fuck do I have to do to make this happen kind of energy. That's what it feels like right now. That's what I feel like when I'm looking at this. Yeah, because what he's trying to manifest is this happy family. Like, he really wants everybody happy together. That's what he wants. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay. He's saying there's no lies. There's no lies. There's no more lies. Whatever there was that was wondered, questioned before is clear now. If there was doubts, if there was confusion, if there was any indiscretions, if there was anything like that, it's all out. Everything is all out. Everything is all out. There's none of that. There's none of that. Because I love you, I want to be right by your side. That's what he's talking about. That's what he wants. And he's like, I get tired of waiting. He's tired of waiting. He just wants to go. I just want to get up and go. Why can't I just get up and go? Okay. The Knight of Cups. Spirit is all up in the middle of this. Yes. And this is because, first off, he's trying and he wants to. And that's what you want. And you're a magician and you're powerful. And I don't know about this other person too much. But what I know is this person wants to be around you. And it looks like they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And wants to be there with you and babies. Blessing and experience is coming up for you know who. That you want to talk to her about. We're just going to pull a Celtic now. How many spreads did I do? A few. It wasn't all spreads, so I was just laying them. Interesting. Your reading has been very interesting. Okay. Remember, you're protected. The babies have their own teams as well. I'm hearing, and everybody's higher self is in on it. It's interesting. Oh, wow. What I just saw was that's why things happened the way they did in regards to you know who moving down to you know where recently, because she was driven and all the higher selves were involved in the protection of the energy for these new ones coming in as well. Wow. We talked a lot about you changing a lot of family karma. And, you know, we talked about you can't heal in the same environment that abused you, violated you, whatever it is. Wherever you found that pain, wherever you found that hurt, wherever you found that, you got to remove yourself from the situation, right? But that person moved on their own, because although their conscious mind might not have been really on the protection of you and the children, their higher self was in on it. So that's interesting the way that just came through. Okay, there is Three of Swords here. Boy, what is up with this Three of Swords? A painful decision, a difficult decision. Three of Swords crossed by the Two of Swords. A difficult decision. Let's see. And the Fool below. The Nine of Wands behind. The Six of Swords above. The Page of Cups in front. Ten of Swords, the end. Judgment, one more try. Queen of Swords. Ooh, shit. Somebody gonna piss you off. That's what I see. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's about to piss you off, hurt your feelings, do something. And you know what? Whoever this is crazy because it doesn't go far. It doesn't go far. It's like, as soon as it gets started, it gets snuffed. And it's enough to show you. And it's like you are already wondering and asking, is it done? Is it over? And so it's almost like if you asked for they're showing me something very specific from my past. So it's almost as though you asked for angelic, spiritual. You probably might have invoked your brother or whatever, but say, show me clearly, cut it out. If it's not for me, cut it out. And it gets really clear. It gets really clear. Temperance, divine timing, the Magician, and the Victory card is why the Three of Swords is there. Temperance, you find your balance inside, you found your power, and you found Victory Road. And oh well, if somebody get hurt, I'm on Victory Road right now. Like, baby, I know you're on Misery Lane, but I don't go that way. I don't have no business in that neighborhood over there. That is not my neighborhood. I know you stay over there by Insecurity Court. Yeah, I don't go there either. Insecurity Court, I don't know nobody in that place. And now I'm broke road. Yeah, you say I ain't never been down that road. I ain't never been down that road. I love this. Over the Two of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Oh, I feel like there's this is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, the family over there that you love so much, they're waiting for you to come back. They're waiting for you to come back. And so you're going to go back. You're going back. You love being over there. You want to be over there. With that house, with the stairs, with the flowers. With you two look like you're both 12. I'm just going to say, with you and your friend. No, your husband. So youthful. And get your feet rubbed. I hear, and get your feet rubbed and get your legs rubbed and get your hands rubbed and get everything rubbed. Oh, shit. Look. Over the Fool, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Aww. And the Knight of Pentacles. Aww. So I get a very strong, I see through your bullshit energy here. This is somebody else. I think you know who. Yeah. This is a feminine energy who is trying to manipulate situations and be in control of situations because they feel like, why you get all the gold? Why you get all the fun? Why everything always work out for you? I want it to work out for me. So you know what you do. I ain't talking about it. You know what you do. We ain't going to get no air to that. The Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and Justice. The teacher taught you, and you learned how to take your power back, and when you did that, you shut it down. It doesn't work anymore. All their little trying to meddle and get in the middle and get what's yours and take it for themselves, it don't work no more. Dun, 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 dun. God said, just keep asking what you want to do. You got options open. Yeah, you could do whatever you want. What do you want to build up? What do you want to invest in? What do you want your life to look like? And what would be the next logical step you would take if you chose that? The Page of Cups being clarified by the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, saying, make it real, baby. You could take whatever you want and you can make it happen. You have all the resources you need to get what you want. So this is like God and your spirit team sitting around asking you, what do you want all day long? What do you want? Do you know how, what do you want? Sometimes it's tough when you get used to just making do and just having enough to get by. Then you're fucking happy if you can have one dinner out a week. Well, see, there was this time where I got used to that, and I was like, you know what? It would be fun. I think it would be fun to have at least like 5 to 7 nights dinner out a week. It is. It is. I'm okay with that. I've cooked a lot in my life. So it's kind of like that, right? And then, but there's, after you get asked so many times, well, what do you want? Well, that's why all this little weird shit happens. Okay, so they're getting some into the very, very, for everybody who's watching. That's why this little stuff happens, because you got to figure out what you want. And sometimes when you think you have everything, or you don't know what to stretch for, or you're not really lining up with something for yourself, then little stuff starts happening to get you to say, oh, I don't like that. You know what? Let me look over there, so you can find something you want. So even the contrasting situations, even the difficult relationships, even the ones that didn't love you the way that they should have loved you, or weren't supporting you the way that they should have supported you, according to traditional roles and them being fulfilled successfully, you know, and all that type societally accepted shit. There was a lot of darkness in there, but you found a lot of power through it. And it actually had you choose a lot of stuff in the moments that you don't even remember these specific moments, but spirit does. And so does your soul team. So they are in the process of delivering so much beautiful experience into your life at this time, because you've been through so much, and it all must balance out in the end. And that's what's happening for you. It's a balancing period. You've overturned some deceptions. You stopped lying to yourself about, well, they'll change, they'll get better, they'll quit, it'll be different this time. No. You stop worrying about them, and you start worrying about you. Living on planet Earth as a human, life is composed of self-fulfilled prophecies. What do you prophesy for yourself? All you think, feel, say, and do are self-fulfilling prophecies. The energy of what you call to you. You call this energy. You call these energies in. You're the one calling these energies in. And so, hey, if you keep calling them back in, and they're not showing up in the way that what you have pictured, okay, sometimes you scrap that shit and start over again. Let me start a whole new piece of paper. I need a whole new piece of paper, please. Can I please get a whole new piece of paper? Oh, okay. Thank you. And start over again. And somebody says, well, you can't start over again with your mom, no, but you can start over again on how that relationship dynamics is set up for show. That's one way you start over again. And somebody said, well, you can't start over again with your husband. This is your husband. You're going to be with him. Yeah, you can. You can start over again by setting up different dynamics. This is where boundaries come in. This is where standards come in for your presence and how you give your presence. Because I could be in your presence and have one word to say for days. If I felt that way. And if I feel that way, what is the reason for that? Is it because I'm going within, or is it because the vibe is like not tribe? Oh. So there's a whole lot in that for somebody. Okay, give me, from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards, give me something for my lady, my beautiful young lady. So thankful and grateful, so proud of you. Keep moving forward. Keep speaking out and saying beautiful things for yourself. You have so many options, and it will all come together, and it will all work. So what would you like to see working, and what does the working of it look like? Don't worry about who's involved, what time, who's paying, none of that stuff. Don't look at none of those types of things. Just look at, okay, wow, today we're celebrating 3 years since that happened. What are you celebrating? How good does it feel? And what's the same now between now and then? Again, we're talking about quantum leaping a little bit with you. Ooh, girl, don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you is what fell out on the table. And there's that. So, these different ones have showed you over years what's up. Ooh, this is good too. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. It is what it is. You got to protect yourself because you've seen some things, and we started off this whole reading talking about how you're able to see now the energies, who's coming to you, what they're really about. Are you sacrificing still where, it's not really yours to be sacrificing? Are you still doing that, or have you released that? And I hear, we all do it to a certain degree for certain things, right? We give anything for our kids, do whatever it takes for our kids. Ooh, but do we do everything for the biggest bully we've ever had? Do we? Do we do everything for the person that stole from us more than anyone else? Ouch. Somebody really needs to hear these questions. Do we take another beating for the person who beat the shit out of us our whole life? That literally come through. Somebody needs to ask these questions. So, and have you faced these things, or are you still holding on to some of these things? And you know what? You did the best you could. It wasn't about doing it for them. And that's what this whole reading was focused on realizing. What do you see for yourself? I know it ain't none of that shit we were just talking about. Girl, you on some other stuff. But your reading is, I'm hearing, being very helpful for many. So with all that being said and done, we are complete. I want to thank you. Until next time, sending you so much. Okay. They said, give her a lunch note. Okay, hold on. Let me find the lunch notes. I got to give you a lunch note. Really? Like that? Like we couldn't have been prepared for this in advance? No. Do it in the show. I'm like, okay, here we go. Got them. I have all the other tarot card boxes stacked on top. What's her lunch note? Okay, here we go. Wow. Make someone smile today. What the heck? Make someone smile today. The bottom of the deck. Be brave. You got this. Be brave. You got this. And if your spirit is telling you to sacrifice, then hey, you follow your spirit, right? But what came out. And I feel like it's a shift. It's nothing wrong with sacrifice, but are you sacrificing for something that you want to keep growing? Or are you sacrificing for something that you're like, really, the planet would be better off without that energy? Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you for allowing me to be of service. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. And later, baby. Okay. Ooh.